Okay, another question that I get from my clients is, Crystal, I don't understand. So my dreams are definitely bigger than my dramas. I don't really have distraction. I really do the task. I know that my dreams are bigger than my regrets. I have my adversity, so the person around me not really happy with my choices, but I don't I don't listen to them. I just continue. And I under life, so sometimes things happening, but I'm continue and don't I'm not distracted with misfortune. I have my anxiety, but it's fine. I'm getting there. And the setbacks, I know it's part of it, and I have no problem with that. So I am focused to let it happen, my dreams. However, I have the feeling that it's not really happening. It's not there. Well, you might have the saboteur inside of you. So something inside of you not helping you, or like really having like a block in order for you to get what you want to get. And why is it so? Um, there is the concept of self-concept. Self-concept, it's you, really you. In the self-concept, there is three aspects. The first one is your self-esteem. It's the worth that you give yourself. And I've said that yesterday evening in a coaching session is like, what kind of bank note are you? Are you a €5 or dollars? Are you a 10, a 15, a 100, whatever? What kind of value do you give yourself? That's the first thing. And how stable is that? Because like, let's put like, take a €100 banknote. I don't have one here right now. And it's like really nice, just come from the bank, really like the first person having this in his hand is you, right? Really nice, green one. Then you smash it on the floor and you make it dirty and you wet it and you let it one day outside and it's raining and it's bad weather, and one day after you have your bank note. It's not exactly the same shape, dirty, maybe it looks like a piece of paper without value, right? Doesn't look good anymore. However, it's still €100. My question is, what kind of value do you give yourself? And even if you have setbacks, even if you have successes or failure, or you get criticized, how do you feel inside? What kind of value? Is your value still stable or goes it down? That might help you to give you a clue. If you cannot have your dreams, maybe it's because of that, because your self-esteem is not stable enough. Okay? So you have your self-esteem. Let's put that the self-esteem is strong enough. It's like a nice one. Okay? Then you have your self-image. It's like the description of yourself. In my case, I am a coach, I am an ex-engineer, a former engineer, I am a mom of three, I'm French, I'm a girl. That's the kind of self-image that I have, okay? It might be the judgment about myself, like I have, I don't know, like 5 pounds too much or 10 kilograms too much or something like that. That's the self-image, okay? And then there is like this ideal self, or the future self might be slightly different between your ideal self and future self. And it's how different it is from where you are at right now. You are here, it's your self-image, and you are your future self here or here or here, I don't know, okay? So depending of where it is. So if it's really higher than where you are right now, so you know that you have a lot of work in order to get there. And in order to get there, and to have this confidence that you can achieve that. It's like the self-confidence, okay? Self-confidence is like, here it's the self-image that I have. I would like to be this kind of person, and here's the work that I have to do. And I have the confidence that if I do the actions, I'm going to be able to get there. If your self-esteem is low, you will not have the confidence that you can do the steps, that even if you do the action, you are worth enough to get there. And that's why you don't do the actions, and that's why you don't have the self-confidence. That's the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence, okay? But you need more or less both in order to get where you want to be in your dreams. So the mistake is, what I hear so many times is, yeah, well, it's the way I am. I'm just not self-confident, and that's it. You seem to be so self-confident. There is a good news and a bad news. The bad news is that you have to do something in order to get your self-confidence back, or to get it. You have to work, you have to do actions. It's not going to come from alone. If you stay in your comfort zone is not going to grow. If your comfort zone is not growing, your self-confidence is not going to grow, okay? And even I would add, if you don't do any kind of actions and you wait that your self-confidence come with you, inside of you, eventually your zone of comfort is going to be even smaller, okay? So that is your work. Your work is to grow your zone of comfort, to do actions, even if you don't feel confident, because that's going to help you to grow your self-confidence. And then when you have a higher self-confidence, we can feed your self-esteem. So that's the good news. That the bad news is that you have to work for that. It's not going to come alone, and it's not going to be necessarily comfortable. It's not going to be comfortable. It might be even a little bit complicated. That's why it's not easy to do that alone. That's why there is people like me helping you to do that. And the good news is that you can train that. You can be more self-confident. A client of mine told me, yeah, but I would like to be like you. Oh boy, so you have to do all the action that I have done. And I've done so many things, so many complicated actions in my life. So it didn't came just like that. You have to train, okay? So if you want to have your dream, don't get distracted with your dramas. That's one thing. And work on your self-confidence and your self-esteem in order to not sabotage yourself. I wish you a very nice day. If you want to know more about that, if you want to discuss that with me, happy to help you with that. Again, if you work on your self-confidence and you go in order to catch your dreams, you will have a higher impact on your environment. You will give more to your environment. That's my mission, to help you to feel happier, to feel more empowered in order for you to be able to give more. This way, one person at a time, we can change the world. We can have a better world with not like bad egos, but just the right one, using the right power inside of us. Have a nice day. Bye.